So this month Kizer launched a few knives, and in this video I want to compare and contrast 3 of the knives that I got. This is the Helmut, the Bulldog, and the Assassin. So in this video I just want to quickly compare and contrast the 3 new launches by Kizer and just give an overview of what I like about each, what I don't like about each, and that kind of thing. So what you see here is the 3 new knives that I received from Kizer. They did send these to me for free, but they had no input on my content, so these are my own opinions. What you're looking at here is the Bulldog, the Helmut, and the Assassin. All 3 new knives by Kizer, a little bit different in their own regard. The Assassin, you got kind of a classic drop point type design. You got a sheep's foot design on both the Helmut and the Bulldog. I assume that's a sheep's foot. It's pretty close to a sheep's foot anyway. You've got a thumb flipper on the Helmut, and you've got thumb studs on both the Assassin and the Bulldog. All 3 of them come with reversible, deep carry pocket clips, tail side, tip-up carry. Size and weight on all of them are pretty comparable, to be honest. The Assassin being the smallest knife, and the Bulldog and the Helmut roughly about the same size. The only one of these knives that I have any kind of issue with, really, is the reflectiveness of the scales on the Assassin. That's not really my style. It's not bad, it's just not like right up my alley. My favorite knife is probably the Helmut, simply because I really am a sucker for a black on black. The carbon fiber scales on this thing, there's a little bit of a texture there that they just really did super well on this knife. I also like the fact that I can thumb flick it, I can finger flick it, maybe, and I can flip it from the rear. Like, there's all kinds this is a fidgety knife. This is a knife that I sit down and I like to play with. And it's good form factor. It's got great design. Overall, I think this is probably my favorite knife of the month. Second favorite knife coming in very closely, and sometimes honestly I think this is probably my favorite knife, because between the Helmut and the Bulldog, I absolutely love the design on this thing. The way the ergonomics, the handle's up, and then you got kind of almost like a cleavery type ergonomic on there with the sheep's foot is what they're calling that blade. It's got a little bit of a curve on it. It's not completely flat. You've got jimping all the way up the whole thing, and you can really choke up on this thing and get some fine cuts on it. In addition, the micarta is like an old pair of denim jeans. It's just, this knife is really, really well done in my opinion. The only thing that edges it out is that I'm a sucker for black on black. That's really, these are my 2 favorite, with the Assassin coming in third. One thing that I do really like about this lineup are the clutch locks. Kizer has been killing it with these clutch locks. I love this locking mechanism better than a liner lock or a button lock personally, which I guess is the downfall of the Helmut, because it is a liner lock knife. Ugh, now I don't know if I like the Bulldog or the Helmut better. See, this is what I'm talking about. I go back and forth on this. And honestly, the Assassin, as far as being just a classic everyday carry type knife, if I had a different scale on this thing, this would probably get tossed in my pocket the most, because it's just a classic design knife. I enjoy that as well. So honestly, from a standpoint of like which one would I recommend, I would really actually recommend all 3. They're all 3 very like value conscious, toss them in your pocket knives that do a good job of doing what they do, right? You want classic, the Assassin. If you don't like the reflective, I know they make it in a different scale pattern, so take a look at that. If you like black on black like me, with a little bit of a carbon fiber finish, a little bit of a texture, some fidgetiness to it, highly suggest checking out the Helmut. And if you just like awesome design, cleavery looking sheep foot, denim jeans, rugged, this knife is awesome. The Bulldog, highly recommend that one as well. So it's all in what you're looking for. I can't make that decision for you, but what I will say is Kizer dropped some heat this month, and I'm really enjoying what they're putting down. So if you agree, check one out for yourself. Hey, if you like this video, please like, favorite, comment, subscribe, do the YouTube thing. If you like this one, chances are good you're going to like that one as well. I did make single videos on each of these, so if you want to go a little bit more in depth on what I thought about each of these first impressions type of things, go ahead and watch those videos over to the side there. If you want to grab one of these for yourself, there are links in the description below and in the first pinned comment. Supports the channel. I appreciate you using those. As always, I really appreciate the support. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.